Hi all. So today I would like to give a review about my iPad 8th generation and why I bought iPad 8 instead of other tablets or higher end version of the Apple iPad Pro or as well as the iPad Air. So first thing, why I bought iPad 8 is, of course, Apple gives you a premium iPad. If you want to consider any other tablets around in the market, the what you pay, what you get for what you pay is much lesser in other tablets. I felt when I compared, and what you get with this, you will get an Apple device as well as the ecosystem. And I also have an iPhone 11 and AirPods, so the seamless connection between all these devices are amazing. Once you get a call in your phone, you can either talk in this one as well as this one. It automatically intelligently decides which one actually the AirPod should be connected to. So if you're watching a video in iPad, it automatically connect the iPad with the AirPod, and if you're watching in here, you don't need to separately connect your iPad to this one. It automatically decides, and it understands what you are actually doing. It automatically connects here. So all these things, small convenience things they have designed is amazing. Premium quality devices, premium materials they are using in this iPad is much better than all the other things in the market. The using of apps as a desktop or a computer, so all these capabilities they are providing in this iPad OS is not at all comparable with the other tablet out in the market, which I felt. That's why I compared and I felt this reason. That's why I wanted to buy an Apple device only. So for the first thing is that, then why shouldn't I bought iPad Pro or iPad Air? So that we'll come to that in detail. So first thing is, like 90% of the requirements everyone have will be fulfilled by this iPad 8th generation 2020, because it has all the processors which can actually do all kind of crazy processings you need, and it almost does everything. So my requirement, basically, I am a software guy. I want to test my apps, and then I want to read a lot of books. Then I want to study also. I want to keep updated with the industry so that I can survive in the software industry. So all those things are my requirements. I need to write a lot of things so that I can completely convert into digital book instead of a paper. So all these are my requirements, and these are the requirements for the most of the people, and these requirements are definitely completely taken care by this iPad 8th generation. And many people will have big requirements like designing and video generation, all those video editing, everything can be done. This actually does that as well, and if you want more power, you can go for the iPad Pro. But do you really need more power? So when I researched for my use cases, I did not want actually all those things. If you want more power, it has all the powers. For example, if you are comparing with the processor, let's compare with the processor. So it has a 12 Bionic chip. It has an hexa-core 1.6 GHz processor, and iPad Air, it has the same. It has just 1.8 GHz processor and hexa-core, and and iPad Pro, it is having octa-core. It is much powerful, but your hexa-core will do everything you want in the current market, most of the things. But if you really want a lot of power, this iPad 8th generation will also can be comparable with any laptops you have, most of the normal laptops you buy. So this is as much powerful. And the next thing I saw is the sensors. What are sensors are available in this iPad 8th generation? So the one sensor is fingerprint, accelerometer, gyro, compass, barometer. These are the sensors available in iPad 8th. What you're missing from iPad Air? Nothing. The same sensors are available in iPad Air also. Nothing extra, nothing less. And iPad Pro is having Face ID sensor, which is the state-of-the-art technology as of now. It is awesome, but I have that in my iPhone 11. And but do you need that in iPad OS? If it is good, it is there. If it is it's there, it is good. But actually you really need it? No, I don't think so. This is more than good enough, the fingerprint sensor. And there is no fingerprint sensor in iPad Pro also, so that is another thing if you want to compare. And you have a 3.5 mm jack for you to plug in any headphones also. If you want, if you have headphones, you can utilize it with this one. That's an advantage as well. If you have AirPods, it will work with the higher version as well as this one. And then it is also having the keyboard support here, so same as the other iPad higher end version. This also can be directly plug and play with the latest keyboards available for the Apple. And the pencil generation is the first pencil generation, but that itself is really good enough. I'll do a review about the pencil later. Another difference, are the main differences which they have, is the cameras. So this does not have a very good camera in the front. So it is only 1.2 megapixel camera in the front, and back it is only 8 megapixel camera. So if you are a business person and you have to attend a lot of interviews, does it matter? Never. It is awesome. 1.2 megapixel camera is more than good enough. And the clarity, if you compare with the other camera, you will feel like it is more than 8 megapixel camera. That much clarity is there. The back end camera is 8 megapixel. Of course, you know about the 8 megapixel camera. It is good enough for scanning any documents and converting into PDF and storing it in your iCloud. All those things are pretty much awesome. So I've checked the clarity, that is awesome. For iPad Pro, it will be having a 12 megapixel back, and iPad Air, it is having also having a 12 megapixel in the back and back camera, and the selfie camera is 7 megapixel for both iPad Pro as well as the iPad Air. That does not act that's not a deal breaker for me, and I hope it is there for most of the people around. And if you see the display, so it is an IPS LCD display, and the better thing you will get in iPad Pro is that it is having a 120 Hertz display. This is only 60 Hertz display. Are you missing anything? If you did not use 120 Hertz display, you will never know what you're missing. This is awesome. This Retina display is awesome. And I am using a 144 Hertz monitor, and I don't think I'm missing anything from here. I don't know, but I didn't feel, that's what I can say. I also do a lot of trading stuff, and it is seamlessly work with this. Then if you have an Apple ecosystem, then this is mind-blowing. How it connects to your phone, and how seamlessly you can transfer things between the devices, and how the AirPod connects with these two devices without you actually intervening in anything. Like, I'm pretty much impressed with this iPad 8 device, and I think if my requirements are similar to yours, you should definitely go with iPad 8 instead of the higher version. So one more reason I bought iPad 8 is, like, I have a small daughter, and she'll also play with my iPad, and she may break things. So I thought I don't want to lose a big money because she break things, so I can lose only a small money which is below $300, of course. So that is another reason. So that's it from my side. So take care. I'll come up with more reviews regarding this. Thank you.